Welcome to Wah Tanagashi.
I hate you.
Wah Tanagashi.
God. You told me I know exactly what to do. I was too dumbfounded by the stupidity to continue it. But yes, welcome. We are in Arc 2, Wata Nagashi.
Yes.
Wata Nagashi.
Not Watanagashi.
Yeah. We're here. We're doing the thing. Are you excited? I'm excited.
You know what we're going to do, though?
What are you doing?
We may have mentioned this already.
Oh, boy.
Keiichi is going to continue to refer to it as Watanagashi because he's a city kid and
he's an outsider and he
right.
needs to understand how to pronounce it.
Hope you guys enjoyed the recaps.
Yay!
I thought that we haven't done the second recap yet.
We've done the first one though. It was fun.
I thought the first recap was really great.
Yeah, we had a good talk about meta theories and Umaneko and how it relates, and that was fun.
Yep.
And we talked all about the all-cast review session, which we loved.
Yes.
And saw no issues with.
If you didn't watch the Umaneko spoiler section of the recap because you're not a brave soul, we did discuss how I thought that the all-cast review session was a bit shit.
It's okay to not be a brave soul, by the way.
Yes,
it's okay. I believe in you. I'm not a brave soul, so it's fine.
You know, the fact that the all-cast review session was there and was a bit shit.
It was fine.
Doesn't degrade the rest of the story.
Oh
because
my God.
What I know is that Ryukishi is going to improve and make the next ones more epic.
Well, I'm excited because this is his first chance to improve on the feedback he got from the first arc, which means that I'm sure he's tightened up those slice of life sections.
Oh boy.
I'm sure there won't be another 6 hours.
I'm so glad we won't.
Can I tell you that on my attempted reread of this novel, I attempted because I only read the first 2 chapters. This was the hardest part.
Yes.
So
I think I have had more people complain to me about Higurashi's slice of life sections than I've had people actually praise the rest of the novel.
You know what? That makes sense to me. That makes entire sense to me because it's the first thing you see and it continues for quite some time.
It's really interesting. We've definitely discussed it
a lot. It's such a big point because it's important to the novel. The contrast between light and dark. It's great.
Yeah,
but it needs tightening.
I wonder so much how we could do it. I wonder so much how you could condense it.
Just have less scenes.
And just make it a pocket of fun with a lot of information rather than a backpack with too many textbooks full of how to fun.
How to fun.
Yes.
It is still fun though. You gotta admit it's fun, but it is a lot. It is a lot of fun. It is a little bit too much fun. That said, it's better than my misery, which is, hey guys, I'm feeling better now. I'm not feeling like I want to strangle anyone. So it's good.
Yes, my throat has been torn out by Ben.
I'm sorry about that. I hope that you can put the flesh back in.
I'll do my best.
But yeah, I think we should just jump right into it.
Yes, all right.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at how few extra voices you'll have to deal with in this new chapter.
Let's hit it up.
How is your taste of life in Hinamizawa? A curse or a conspiracy? I believe you have fully enjoyed everything and everyone seeming suspicious. Here at last, it is no surprise attack, but a real direct incident. Please enjoy it. The difficulty is lower than Onikakushi, but it is extremely vicious.
It is no surprise attack, but a real direct incident.
There you go.
What does that even
That's a great question.
mean?
Apparently, Onikakushi was a surprise attack. Apparently.
Was it? Was that a surprise attack?
Apparently. Ryushi seems to think it is.
Was the person dying on the night that everyone else had died, after having described everyone else dying, a surprise?
I don't know, dude. You tell me. You figure it out.
All right.
You figure it out. I think this is a lovely start.
I'm
the most possibilities,
excited.
by the way. That's the subtitle of this arc.
Yes.
I don't know how this begins, actually. I remember
Quick.
I will not quench your thirst before you seek the truth and could not accept that. I will not quench your thirst for the truth you desire does not exist. But I still want to quench your thirst, for I am the one who cast you into the desert. Frederica Burncastle.
You actually read that quicker than I thought. I thought that was gonna. Sorry.
I thought it was going to go faster.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna go faster.
AD 1983, the early summer of the 58th year of the show era.
Quick.
That one went real quick. Well, I hope that what I said was comprehensible, at least.
I'm really looking forward to this. I'm
hyped.
I think I've tempered my expectations for the slice of life, so I won't be
you're
so
familiar with it now.
Aggravated.
You know what to expect.
People are like, gosh, the playthrough's so rough to watch because that Felix guy, he just wants to get to the murders, and I'm like, have you read the opening chapters of Higurashi?
Look, just enjoy it. Enjoy it while it lasts. It's not like you could be enjoying the murder and the mayhem more than the slice of life. That would just, you had to be some kind of inhuman monster.
That would be ridiculous.
I'd enjoy having
It's
tea
not
with you.
like we have any kind of dynamic where there's a person who actually enjoys it to counteract my opinions or anything.
That's insane.
That would be ridiculous.
That would be just ridiculous.
The chirping of birds served as my alarm clock.
It's Cage.
I know it's Keiichi.
Get that voice going. Do you remember your voice?
I do remember my voice.
Good. I'm glad.
I also think I have genuinely done damage to my throat doing this voice.
I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna stick with my voice for narration.
Okay, I'm okay with it.
For now.
I trust you.
Yeah, no,
Sort of.
you guys might remember a few videos ago, I was like, I'm not going to do the voice, my throat's hurting a bit. It hasn't stopped.
It's been like weeks.
It's
as well.
been weeks.
It's been literal weeks, and he's still like half dead.
I'm actually considering going to a doctor about it.
Oh my god! Like, how did you do this to your throat? How did you like rip the vocal cords? You're like, well, I do silly voices on the internet. Yeah.
Whew.
Let's do it.
Huh? Wasn't today Sunday?
What?
Wasn't it basically my style to stay up late on Saturday and sleep through the morning on Sunday?
That's his style.
It's his style.
Along with his shoes.
He just
and his,
wakes up in his leather jacket with glasses already on.
Yep, that makes sense to me.
Yes. Why was I waking up at this disgustingly wholesome hour? What a line.
God damn.
Back to
disgustingly
sleep.
wholesome.
Back to sleep.
I mean, that's how I describe this novel. Disgustingly wholesome.
Disgustingly wholesome.
Yeah.
Ugh, phones.
Oh, they're the
The
worst.
things of my nightmares.
I was gonna say. I'm sorry. Ah, shit!
Is he getting intercommed by his mother in
Apparently.
the house?
I hope so. Keiichi, are you awake? You have a phone call.
Oh, maybe his... Okay.
Yeah, we got it right.
Okay, it wasn't an intercom.
No, it was just him being like, you gotta get the phone, kid.
So I have this friend we sometimes play games with who used to have his phone on his desk about like 4 centimeters away from his microphone.
Okay.
And his parents used to intercom him.
Oh god.
So anytime his family would call, it'd just instantly clip everyone's audio on voice
That's
chat.
amazing. And I think I know exactly who it is too.
It's so painful.
There's only one person I can think of who would do that. So it's perfect. Oh boy.
That's just why I went straight to intercom, because I'm still traumatized by that.
Yeah, I feel you. Phones are your
Yes.
darkest nightmares.
At that moment, the sound of my mother calling me from downstairs finally registered. Phone call.
Who is it?
I sprung up out of bed abruptly and stampeded noisily down the stairs.
Who could it be?
Who could it be?
He's awake. I'll put him on right now.
My mother informed the person on the other end of the line. Hello, it's me. Who might this be?
Morning, Keiichi-kun. You're such a sleepyhead. Such a sleepyhead.
Just straight into the sick tunes.
Yeah, we're having such a fun time.
Oh, Rena, what's up? Calling so early in the morning.
I don't think it's so early. It's the middle of the day, you know.
It's 11 o'clock.
That's still too early.
I guess... God, that's... I guess you could loosely consider that the middle of the day.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
Hold on a second. I'll put Michan on now.
I don't know what that first...
Ohio. Ohio. Kei-chan.
There we go, he said it.
No, you say it. You have to say it. It's Ohio.
Sup, Kei-chan?
No!
If I were to say it in English,
it's worse.
that'd be good morning.
Oh, you're awful. Why do you suck so much?
Well, Rena, why don't you try saying it in Chinese, German, and Russian
You better
as well?
do it.
Ni hao, Kei-chan. Guten Morgen, Kei-chan. Russian? Das Vidanya, comrade. How the hell should I know?
Vidanya. Not quite. Not quite.
I don't actually know how correct that is.
I think you did. No, Das Vidanya is see you later. It's what you say before you shoot someone dramatically off a waterfall.
Oh, of course.
Das Vidanya, and then you fire.
That's the end of
See you in hell.
of Uishi's arc.
Yeah. Das Vidanya, comrade. See you in hell.
Well, whatever. This stupid conversation has woken me up. Such a positive attitude.
He's great. He's having a great time.
That's good to hear. So, Kei-chan, are you free right now? If you're good, then we've got everybody. Everybody. Did you mean all the club members?
What's happening?
What is happening?
What fun things are we up to today?
That's right. You might be thinking every day always ends in heated competition, but at least I can spend my day off peacefully.
Aha!
You're too naive, Kei-chan.
Get him!
Yeah. The aim of our club is to find the best solution for every situation. In other words, we don't care if it's the weekend. Oh, it looks like Kei-chan has come to understand our club. So how about it? Can you come? I had absolutely nothing planned that day. If I were to refuse Club President Mion's invitation, what other fun ways to pass the time would I have? I love that Club President Mion is all capitalized.
Yes, as it should be.
It's not like I planned on doing anything, and if I said no, you'd probably just declare me the loser by default and force a penalty game on me anyways.
Such a tsundere.
If you understand that much, then you can't refuse, right? If you're okay with it, then meet at the usual place at 1 o'clock. We're going into town, so bring your bike, okay?
I will say,
Holy crap, they have bikes?
I'm glad that we're just jumping.
Why don't they bike to school?
Felix, we're doing that thing where we just jump into something rather than explaining how everyone got back into the club again or whatever. This is great.
It is good.
It's good stuff.
Though now I'm left wondering why they don't ride their bikes to school.
It's a great question. Maybe they like walking.
Who likes walking?
I like walking. I don't like biking as much.
Really?
Because I'm a full.
Maybe it's just because I'm a filthy coffee drinking cyclist.
I don't drink coffee, so.
Neither do I, but that's a long running gag.
That's a what? Is it?
It is.
Is it what I'm part of?
When my parents moved to Memphis just before I was born, they were told not to move into a certain district of town because it was populated by purely coffee drinking cyclists.
That's amazing.
Which they were told
they
by.
Thought you might
and
grow
this
up
is
to
this
be...
is Memphis, so this is like a strong, deep southern. But of course, my parents are both coffee drinking cyclists.
Right.
So their immediate response is, "We'll move there."
Perfect. I love it.
Club activities in town. Well, we could do them anyway. Besides, since it was a new venue, there was no way this wasn't going to be intense. Intense. Interesting choice of word for a new venue.
Intense.
It's just like, siege the place, chuck in smoke grenades.
Yeah, that's it. They're gonna build a big castle and a couple of boxes and have a war. It's gonna be great. I want that so badly. I don't know.
I've lost track of
probably
his speaking.
Keiichi, right?
Yep.
He always loses.
I'm holding a pretty big grudge from that narrow loss a couple of days ago. I'll say it now. I'm not going to lose.
He always loses. What a classic Keiichi move.
What a classic Keiichi. A couple of days ago was Friday's club activities. An uncompromising poker match.
Oh boy.
It was a fight to the death. Nobody held back.
Flashbacks.
Nobody could tell who was in the lead or who was lost until all the points were tallied. This is not the right music for this. I feel like it needs to be like 100. No, it needs to be like straight drama, dude. It needs
drama.
It needs like brass off in the distance and some fucking war drums. Can we actually just get like a full orchestral war drum inclusive cover of the original Higurashi soundtrack?
Please do. Is that at Creative Commons? Yeah, go for it.
In the end, I won by only one chip. Mion came in second.
Wait, what? It was Mion!
It
Get
was
out of
Mion.
life!
Wait, but does that mean Mion was narrating as well? I'm so confused.
Right, so it's Mion being like, I lost last time, and I have a grudge against you now, and Keiichi is narrating.
Is 1 point.
1 point to us?
At 1 point to us.
Fuck yeah!
And old
We're winning.
sprites. Because
we're winning again.
Why does it launch with the original sprites?
I don't know. We have to change that every time. All 8 times. All 6 more. Stop that. That's too many times. You don't even. No, stop it. Pour me on.
Damn it. To think if I hadn't squandered that one chip. Mion lamented thus, perhaps more so than the fact that she lost the match. Mion doesn't lose. That's why Mion only whined when she let the champion's throne slip through her fingers. That's why she was more frustrated than anybody over a close loss. So did she mean for today to be a grudge match? I feel like every day is a grudge match with Mion.
With the club, just in general.
Yeah, it's actually just all hatred, as Keiichi was theorizing last episode.
That makes sense to me.
Bring it on, just like last time. I'll shut you down and make you play that penalty game.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you play in a way that you won't regret when you lose.
All right.
Wouldn't have it any other way. It'll make it all the better when I crush you.
What is Rena doing while this conversation's going on? She's just standing there.
She's just
hanging around. She's like, can I have the phone? I want to talk to Kei-chan.
She's just going over the script for the episode. You gotta memorize her lines.
God,
also,
that's my headcanon now.
Does Keiichi have character art in this episode yet?
No.
God damn it.
Arc 5, dude.
Arc 5?
Yeah.
Does that mean... Oh, whatever.
Won't be for a while.
Don't worry.
I won't worry.
After that, we exchanged gears for a bit before hanging up the phone. As I headed back upstairs hastily to get the key to my bike. Key to his bike? Oh my goodness, is it a motorbike?
Maybe. Or he just has it chained up with like a lock.
In his own house? Nonsense.
Makes sense to me.
I bumped into my mother as she was carrying a futon down.
Okay, you seem like you're in a good mood. Heading out?
Something like that. I'm going into town to play with everybody. Heading out, something like that. Going outdoors. I'll give it a yes. I think he's going out.
I think he's going out. Maybe. Take care. Watch out for traffic. Be back before dinner.
Yeah, I'll be back by then.
Definitely. Won't get murdered on the way. It's fine.
I really hope he does.
He just dies. He just like gets on his bike, starts going and gets hit by a truck.
Honestly, that would be such a good start.
That'd be great.
Just get rid of the main character in the first chapter.
I'd be pretty into that. Honestly.
After unlocking the chain from my bike in the garage, I reveled a bit in the resistance the slightly stiff pedal gave as I pushed on it. All right, let's go. I set off on my bike, cutting through the refreshing morning air.
Oh boy. Cut to whatever this is. Keiichi-kun? You're late.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Where's Sadako and Rika-chan?
They're not here.
Rather than meeting up with them here, it's a lot quicker to just meet up in town. I see. If I remember correctly, Sadako and Rika-chan's houses were on the other side past the school.
Oh, that's so cute. What? Keep going.
Oh yeah, what's up with doing club activities in town? It can't be that everybody's going to put on masks and rob banks all day, is it? I hope it is. I wouldn't mind doing that, even then I wouldn't lose to you.
That definitely would happen. You see, Mi-chan always tells me the routes and schedules of the armored bank cars.
I'm so happy that that line just happened.
That's great! She's so into it!
Let's just look at the inferior new sprite relative to the superior old
obviously.
sprite with gun because of this line.
It's great! She trains me with these guns every day, I don't know why.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. I wonder why.
I feel like this is also probably going to be an important detail later on, even though it's just like a gag.
It won't be relevant, don't worry about it.
Yeah, nothing in this novel is ever relevant.
No armored cars. Nothing like that.
What? I spun around with a serious look on my face and looked at Mion.
No white vans.
Well, it certainly seemed possible that Mion was capable of doing that.
It does.
She's just like carrying 4 briefcases full of just hard cash.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say solid gold, but cash webs too.
It's a bit hard to carry too many briefcases of,
It's true.
of anything,
That's why you have
really,
the armored,
but specifically gold.
That's why you have the armored cars.
Exactly.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Do you reckon Mion knows the paths because she drives them?
I believe
That's
it.
just like her job.
That's her job. That's what she actually does when she's not collecting board games.
Yeah.
Like, she's going out to help her uncle in the clothes shop or whatever, but it's actually driving bank cars.
I'd believe it.
I believe it.
Seriously, Mion? Rena, what are you saying?
Such a visceral reaction. Sorry, Mi-chan, sorry.
The 2 of them joked around.
Joked around. In quotes.
I really tried to ham up the fact that Mion knew exactly what Rena was saying there.
That's fine.
In case my performance wasn't obvious enough.
Good.
That bright laughter was the best match for a beautiful day like today. Hey, you two, Sadako and Rika-chan are waiting for us, aren't they? Let's stop fooling around and get going. Around and around, fooling about like 2 fluttering butterflies. I earnestly wish I could just keep watching them like this. But the 5 of us together would be absolutely more fun.
Yeah.
I really loved the flinch as I finished reading that second last line.
It's gonna be more fun.
I didn't even see who this was.
It's Mion.
That's right. Well, let's go then.
She's taking charge. The goal is to plunder 1 billion. Once we put loot. Oh. You know what?
Yep.
It might be Keiichi. Now think about it. You know what?
The sprite not moving was a decent clue.
I thought it was joking around. Once we split the loot, everybody scram.
I should have stopped you, but 1 point to Ryukashi.
1 point to Ryukashi, it's fine. Yeah, we did it. We did it, guys.
That's them agreeing as 1 point to Ryukashi.
Monsters.
The 3 of us on our bikes headed over the gently sloping hill towards town. Oh my god, a new background? What the? Look at all these bicycles and
there's so many of
one
them.
random scooter.
One scooter boy.
Accelerating hard, we crested the hill.
And there's little cones. Oh, they're gone. Well,
they're gone.
This is another background.
It's another background.
This is good
oh
fun.
My goodness, does that
We're in
sign in the
Akademia.
background say Yamaha?
Where?
It's right there. This
Oh, it
one.
totally does. Yeah, Yamaha.
Instead of Yahama.
Yamaha. It is the ancient time of Yamaha.
Ryukashi's really got to get his
racist?
product
I don't-
misplacement game back on.
Yeah. I mean, if he's not getting paid for that, what's he doing? Put him in his game. You know,
What
that's
is
I'm
he
saying.
doing?
That's a
putting
great
him in
question.
the game?
Maybe it's a clue.
Maybe he is getting paid for this.
Maybe he
And
is.
Good on you, Ryukashi.
That would explain
Get
a lot.
paid.
If that's how he gets paid, putting Yamaha in all his games. I believe in him.
That's why we have all of these like stock keyboard sounds for the soundtrack. They're all just
Yeah.
the default loops on a Yamaha keyboard.
That makes sense.
That makes so much
That makes
sense.
too much sense, actually. I'm scared. Yamaha, why are you behind everything?
So one person watching this with the Yamaha keyboard is just gonna be like, wait a second, and go reach over and press play on the Yamaha keyboard.
Yeah.
It's gonna play this thing and be
It's
like,
gonna play
oh
this
my
song.
god!
It's the exact song.
The view
convenient.
expanded as the Kinemiya station came into sight.
Open the
I occasionally come to the station here. Considering the amount of effort it takes to get here, though, it was quite a hassle. That's why I didn't know much about the area around the station, or Kinemiya itself for that matter. The street we were headed down today was of course unfamiliar to me as well. More new backgrounds.
Yeah, look at all of them.
Wow, look at that Toyota Camry on the right.
You notice the weirdest things. It's like, okay, what? Like, to me, my eyes drawn immediately to the bike with the little basket and the pole and the tree. And it was like, look at these vehicles that are in the background. Get out of life.
Going through the railway crossing, we headed past the south end of the station. How much of this video do you reckon is just us talking shit as opposed to the actual
90%.
90%. It's the first time I've been this way.
Around here, there's lots of things like arcades and toy stores. Michan knows a lot about it.
Armored car drives past. So there's an arcade. I used to go to one pretty often.
Oh, yeah.
My gamer's blood roils within me.
God, what a nerd.
Says us.
Yeah.
Always going to an arcade. K-chan, you're quite the delinquent. Next time we're here, I'll show you where it is. It's a good one. There's quite a few machines.
God, they're all nerds. It's just a pack of nerds. That's the secret.
It seemed like the town of Akinomiya was Mion's stomping grounds. If I asked her, she could tell me lots of things about it. Eventually, we came across a store with quite a few bikes parked in front of it.
I know who that kid is, but they're famous now.
There's 2 people there, Ben.
There's 2 people! I didn't see the blue guy! He's blending in the background.
He's part of the Blue Man group these days. His career really exploded after this.
Yeah.
Was this the arcade? No, it was a smaller shop. I don't know how this looks like an arcade to you, Keiichi. Looking in the window display, it seemed like your everyday toy shop.
Oh,
but
boy.
for almost 10 kids to be filing in and out of the stores, they were doing almost too well for themselves. Could it be that store is having some sort of event today?
What sort of event, Michan?
What was that voice in the heavens? Exactly.
I just wanted to tell you.
Top prize is 50,000 yen.
Oh, boy.
Armored car drives past.
Yeah.
50,000? What the heck is that?
Where'd they get the money from?
That's the GNP of the People's Republic of Keiichi 5 times over. The People's Republic of Keiichi.
The People's Republic of Keiichi. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. It brings a tear to my eye. I love Keiichi. Have I told you this? Have I told you how much I love him? The magician of words.
The magician of words.
The beautiful man.
Some people have even described him as Magoose verb Rowan.
Magoose verb Rubrum.
2 cute figures messing about the front of the store noticed us and waved their hands. I wonder
who could they be?
who it could be.
Who could they be?
It's probably the teacher and the principal.
That makes sense to me. His cute little bald head. It's gotta be
yes,
Sadako. She's so
Sadako.
loud.
Hello, everybody. We've been waiting for you.
Good morning.
Hey, morning, Rika-chan. Sadako, we'll settle this before the cops get here. Goal is to plunder 1 billion.
Sounds good to me.
Keiichi-san, I have no idea what you're talking about.
We're late. Did we keep you two waiting? We finished early today, so we've been waiting a while.
I'm sorry about that. Kei-chan here was taking his sweet time.
Wow. Well, if it was Keiichi's fault, it couldn't be helped.
Wrecked, destroyed,
Damn.
devastated. Keiichi
Fucking
melts into a
nailed.
puddle purely from the shame. Let's look at that, look at that joy.
Rika pets the puddle like there.
Keep on fighting. Sweeps into storm drain.
Yep, that's it.
Saying that, Rika-chan stretched up and began patting me on his head. Hey, wait a minute.
Rough.
He's solving everything by making me the bad guy? Yes.
Yep, that's it.
That's how it is.
That sounds good to me.
Is this foreshadowing right now?
Or is this previous shadowing?
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
This is so convoluted. Of
great.
course! Who else but Keiichi-san could fill this important role?
Getting better. Getting better.
It's just so hard to do it. But like that's not the voice.
I'm trying to do the voice.
It sounds like someone else laughing if I do it.
Look, just break character. It's fine.
It's unacceptable.
Can you do a regular?
I can.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
You suck. You would never make it.
I don't like being cast
industry.
like that.
You would never make it.
Good, that's why.
God damn it.
If you think that'll solve everything, you're sorely mistaken.
Yeah, don't cast Keiichi as the villain. I mean the whatever role we're putting him in.
I was feeling slightly irritated, so I began to repeatedly smack Sadako on the head.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Violence.
Murder.
Why can't we have sound effects?
Bullying.
Why does it have to be written?
Get bullied.
This is a new one. We've not heard
This is great. Get on it.
This throws the dynamic
Dude,
completely.
fucking say
How are we
it.
supposed to tell
You better
who's talking?
say it.
Keiki is bullying me!
Thank you. I'm happy now. It's great. It's wonderful to hear your screaming voice. It's such a shame that Keiichi's bullying you. Sadako's crying. She's crying. I'm taking her home. Your big sis here will take care of the bad guy, okay? And then she punches him in the face.
And we have sound effects now.
Yeah.
Where's the consistency?
There is none. That's the secret.
You know what? That's fair.
That's the answer.
Ren ecstatically wiped the tears, which were probably fake,
Probably.
from Sadako's face while Rika-chan gently patted mine as I lay sprawled on the ground.
Oh, face, not his tears. Okay. Well, I guess you could pat both.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Yes, this is fine. Yep, this is the way things are supposed to be solved. Although I think we should find a new punchline before you start losing teeth.
Ayo! Get him!
That's some juicy meta, Ryukashi.
That's good
He
shit.
needs a new punchline.
Aye.
Well then, upsy daisy. In any case, the greeting for today went well.
Yay! See, Keishi's having a good time.
Having a great time.
What a friendly guy.
He just has like a black eye, 3 missing teeth, crooked nose, one of his ears is being ripped off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like bleeding from the ears. It's fine.
Inside the toy shop, there were about 10 boys around the same age as me.
God.
Apparently, they all knew Mion, and finding out that she'd arrived, they greeted her with jeers a few at a time.
Mi-chan is a regular at this toy shop, so she has a lot of friends.
Regular at a toy shop, what's up with that? Hey, Keiichi-san, take a look back here! At what? Oh my god, a table?
Let's find out! What is it?
Following Sadako's prompting, I took a look.
Mystery!
There were chairs lined up at tables, almost like some sort of birthday
The
party.
mystery is killing me!
I realized it immediately. It couldn't be. This is the venue for today's club activities.
Oh.
Surprise, Kei-chan. I'm good friends with the owner here. He sometimes lets me hold game tournaments to expand his customer base. Expand his customer base, I see. Meaning all the boys livening up the place were participants.
Yeah, he's the manager of the armored cars.
And
Makes sense.
None of them will have sprites.
No, we'll find out. That's right. Oh, normally it's just us 5, but today we're gonna play with lots and lots of people.
Ren was innocently happy about being able to play with so many people, but my expression grew noticeably stern. Oh god, is this competition, Keiichi?
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Keiichi-san,
ready.
I know exactly what you're thinking. Oh, well then why don't you try saying it?
Oh boy.
Together? Okay, 1, 2... These are all enemies! Sadako's voice and mine blended together in harmony.
That's what that sounded like.
That's exactly what it sounded like.
It was
My voice got an entire octave higher.
Yeah. Oh god.
We looked over at the participants. After all, the top prize is 50,000 yen. My eyes lit up like a flame. Hey, Kei-chan. Looks like today will be fun. Well, no matter how many more rivals I have, the goal is still the same. Rivals? Kei-chan. You think a whale keeps track of all the krill it eats?
Fucking Mion is on fire today.
I know.
This is great.
She said that in an unpleasant voice, laughing with the aggressive glint in her eyes reserved solely for club activities. Damn it, Mion. She's as serious as she can get today. I'm not the only one who's serious. Take a look at Rika-chan. Mion pointed, looking at where her fingers directed me.
Oh, is it time?
Oh, what the heck is that?
God.
Rika-chan was using those kind of traits to soften up the group with an almost excessive pleasantness.
I'm also going to do my best. Go for it, yay! Go for it, yay!
Yay! I'll put reverb on that shit.
Thank you.
Completely emasculated, the group joined Rika-chan in a cheer. The inside of the store had been consumed by the world of Rika-chan.
Me.
Credits roll. The world of Rika-chan.
The world of Rika-chan, I'd watch that.
Damn, she's already chomping at the bit. Here we go.
It seems like today's gonna be fun. I'm gonna do my best. How?
I was fully expecting a star.
Ooh, star.
It seemed that Rena was also unusually fired up by the large
more
crowd.
stars in here.
Hopping about and running around, she had entered into entirely cute mode. That was the wrong order of words,
fine,
but we're
you got
moving
it.
on. In Rena's case, the real fun starts when her tension gauge fills up.
Tension gauge?
Yes.
What? Okay.
She's like a wind-up toy. You get
It
cranked.
makes sense, and then her head like pops out of the box.
Exactly.
And she hits someone in the face with her head.
It's foreshadowing
You only do it
for
once,
when she
though.
gets decapitated
Oh,
later.
she'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Her happy-go-lucky attitude belied the fact that this was the state in which she was the most threatening.
Yeah?
Mion was making small talk with some of the regular customers she was acquainted with. It was like business as usual with her. This is getting way too dramatic.
It's great. It's only gonna get better.
Of course,
I hope you know
if
this.
anybody thought that Mion looked ordinary, they were not qualified to be in our club. The shadow beneath her feet was exuding killer instinct, rising up like a chill wind. Damn it, Mion, throwing away her honor and humanity like that. She's serious.
God damn it.
Keiichi-san, didn't you know? The 50,000 yen prize is from Mion-san's own pockets.
Oh boy.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She was putting out the 50,000 yen all by herself. At that
You mean
moment,
sir?
a dark miasma that warped Mion's surroundings began to appear.
I thought it was already there. It was all purple and shit. We saw it.
We literally saw it.
We literally saw it a moment ago.
What is it, Kei-chan? Is there something on my face? Why?
Why do we use the horror music?
Why do we use the horror sound effects? I feel like this devalues them for
No, it's
later
great.
on.
No, it's great. Forget it. Let's keep going.
A shiver crept up my spine.
Perfect novel. It's great.
Mion cornering herself like that, she was pulling out the demon lurking within her.
Oh boy.
Fine with me. Damn it, my knees are shaking like crazy.
Oh boy.
That was very
weird.
very sudden mood change and then
was
just
great.
straight back in.
It was great. You should keep doing it, my man.
Oh my
I want more of this.
I feel like if you'd come directly out of the end of Onikakushi without reading the all-cast review session, you'd still be on edge enough that would have been like actually a shock.
It would have been. I think it's fine though. I think it's comedic effect.
I agree.
Don't worry about it.
Before I realized that the store had filled up with even more people. However, the looks in their eyes weren't confrontational. They were looks of expectation and curiosity. They were the eyes of onlookers who were wondering what kind of match was going to occur and who was going to win. You couldn't ask for a better stage than this. This is getting interesting.
Oh god. Keiichi-kun, let's do our best, okay? Do our best. How?
Rena was already fully charged.
Yeah.
Mortal laws and common sense held no power before the might of Rena in her cute mode.
Fuck yeah!
That was way too Mion.
No, that was amazing.
I definitely didn't want to fight her if possible. The problem is Mion is so much closer to my own voice than anyone else in the cast.
Right, yeah. I see the problem.
Rika-chan, do your best while cheering you on. Wait, no, that was just randoms, wasn't it?
Rika-chan, do your best while cheering you on! Okay.
I'm gonna take a point. We're taking a point. We're
We'll take a
stealing a
point
point.
for that.
That was nonsense.
If you want to.
I'm doing it.
Alright. Okay. I'll do my best.
Rika-chan, who is exuding way too much charm no matter how you looked at it, had already won over most of the onlookers to her side. Nonchalantly avoiding things had always been Rika-chan's creed, but for her to be so blatantly laying out her machinations like this, something was definitely strange. Like Rena, she was somebody who I didn't want to fight if I could help it.
It's almost like you play with a group of psychopaths. It's almost like that's a thing.
I completely agree.
Of course, the one you don't want to fight the most is Mion-san.
I've been lucky to even leave alive more than a few times at the end of club activities, but I don't think there was a day that even came close to being this dangerous.
Mion-san seems to have developed quite the grudge after losing that poker match a few days back, you know?
It seems that way. In other words, today is just an elaborate stage for her revenge.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Almost as though she was psychic. Almost as though.
Maybe she is.
Mion turned towards us.
We don't know.
Her eyes silently conveyed the message. You guys just figured that out now?
Oh god.
It wasn't just Mion. Both Rena and Rika-chan were more pumped up than they'd ever been. Yeah. One's gonna pop up today.
What?
Without a doubt, there'll be casualties.
Oh no.
It seems somehow Keiichi-san and I are the only ones left. What do you think? Should we not have our match during the opening round?
Might as well. I need to warm up before I can really kick it into gear.
Ha!
My spinal column shuddered like it had been struck by a bolt of lightning, and like a pillar of ice was being jammed into it, it began to freeze.
What?
Why, Ryukashi?
Because he's the best writer. Because he's a horror writer.
This is
and he
like-
likes slice of life. And this is what the result is. It's amazing.
He's a madman.
He is.
He's a mad genius.
I love him.
I could almost see the flames backlighting Sadako with their intensity.
Oh god.
Even then, while Sadako was displaying a normal smile, it was cold and inhuman, almost as if it were a plastic mask.
Oh god. Yep.
You must really want to eliminate me in the opening round. You can't hide that murderous weight.
Oh no! I think that might have been a fuck up. I think we give a point to Rikushi. Let's hit the next line just to make sure. Yep. I think that's a point to Rikushi, my dude.
Point to Ryukashi, okay.
Yep. I'm glad that we agreed on that.
I really hope that the pause there conveyed how much tension there was in that decision for me.
Uh-huh.
You must really want to eliminate me in the opening round. You can't hide that murderous intent.
That's too bad. You're being uncharacteristically cautious today, Keiichi-san.
Uncharacteristically. Almost like you're a clone of Keiichi that's appeared before us.
That is... No, I can't accept this logic.
No?
That's
It's something
it
to
hasn't
just throw at
been
you.
foreshadowed enough.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. If you say so. Oh.
Without a doubt, it was a trap. I don't know what she had up her sleeve, but if I fought with Sadako during the opening round, my loss would be more certain than if I went against Mion.
It's true. She would guarantee it with certainty, one might say.
Pitch black miasma permeated the inside of the store.
Yeah.
What was funny about that?
Nothing was funny. Keep going.
I paused to breathe and you just like lost it when I began
Keep going.
speaking.
It's fine. Keep going. Don't worry about it. This judge, don't worry about what I find
Permeated
funny.
the inside of the store.
Cut that shit. Cut me laughing.
Did they all want to win that 50,000 yen prize that much?
Apparently.
Also, pitch black miasma, just way too foreshadowy for a murder mystery.
Oh boy.
No, that's not right. The only ones competing for the prize money were the casual participants. I was different. I had mistaken this as just a way to fool around on a normal Sunday. Didn't matter when it was, or where it was, or who our opponents were. In our club, the goal is always the very top of the mountain. An intense flame that no strong winds could extinguish, hot enough to melt any steel beams, began to burn inside me. The fuse had been lit on this unprecedentedly intense club battle. It was then that the owner of the store told Mion in a lackadaisical voice that it was about time to begin. Is everybody ready? Listen close now. Mion began with the formalities, standing in for the owner and explained the rules of today's tournament. You're only playing to win. There's no second or third place. It's the same as our rule, same rule as our club. There were 15 people participating. We were to split up into 5 groups via draw, and each group would have 1 winner. Each winner in the first stage would advance to the next in order to compete in the final.
5 groups and 5 club members? Gee, I wonder how this is gonna pan out.
I know, right?
I'm ready.
Now, as for how each group will compete, each table can decide to play whatever they want. As long as the game is here in the shop, anything goes.
Oh boy.
This seems
Silly?
extremely
Ridiculous?
unfair
Unfair, yes.
for a monetary prize.
I can't wait.
Pick any game you want.
Pick any game
There'll
as long
be
as
no
you can
biases.
Win. Yeah, as long as you can win at the game.
As long as you
great.
can win.
Yeah.
Already in club mode DEFCON 1, I didn't let the small gap in the rules go unnoticed.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Mion, can I ask a question? Won't everybody push to play a game they're good at and not be able to agree on which one?
Well, you're just as smart as Keiichi here. How? That's right. If we can't decide, we can't start.
The spectators also nodded along.
Oh boy.
It was only natural.
Oh no!
First
that's
one.
foreshadowing.
There's the first one.
Watch out for those spectators. They're only natural. They're coming back.
There was anybody who would simply cede to their opponent's suggestion.
I agree.
Wasn't anybody, rather.
Close enough.
I'd prefer it if you're all good sports and manage to come to a decision on your own, but if it comes to stalemate, should we have the store's owner decide for you? That was not Mion's voice, but whatever.
It's fine. She's having an off day.
It was
Let's take some of the cost to report on.
It was an event at a toy store, after all. You'd expect the owner to referee. After that, Mion's rundown continued. It ended with the rule that any losing participants would have to buy the game they lost at. A rather nice proposition for the store.
Which means he's just gonna pick a really expensive game.
This is just blackmail.
Yeah, this is awful. This is a fucking scam.
This is a scam.
This is a scam, boys.
Which, as we all know, is foreshadowing for Mion's family as shady criminal activities and armored
Obviously.
vans.
I mean, obviously.
First, we used a draw to split into 5 groups. Everybody lined up single file and began to draw tickets that the shop owner had prepared. It was my turn. Alright, time to draw. No matter who I was up against, I'd crush him. At that moment, Mion began to laugh with a hawkish gleam in her eye. Of course, I'm sure you already know, but club members will have a separate penalty game than the casual participants.
Oh boy.
Ha, I thought as much. What's the gist of it? The winner gets to give the losers 1 order each. Contrary to how simple it sounded, it was a terrifying eventuality, the subject of which no one could predict. Damn you, Mion. Was she really planning on parading me around Hinamizawa in cat ears in a banana hammock with a tail attached or something?
A banana hammock? I don't know what that is. It sounds embarrassing.
You know the green monokini from Borat? That one.
That one. I'm into it. Let's go.
The
Anyway.
The look on Mion's face told me she wasn't going to let me off that easy.
Oh, God.
On top of that, this time, wasn't gonna let him off that easy. What's worse?
That's a great question.
On top of that,
Murder.
this time it wasn't just the person who finished last who'd have to submit to the penalty game. Losers get, losers get 1 order each. In other words, even if you don't finish last, you still have to do a penalty
You
game.
have to win.
That'd be the case?
You have to win.
What about if there's no winner? Like if all the club members drop out midway through?
They won't.
K-chan, you alright in the head? What? The look in Mion's eyes became that of a lion bearing its fangs.
She's like a commissar. This is awful.
How exactly are the elite members of our club going to lose to some Mewling newborns? K-chan, don't embarrass me by getting eliminated in the first round. Even so, I didn't feel threatened. The more into it my opponent was, the stronger I would become. You just wait and see. I won't just sit here and be bullied by you, Mion. I'll show you.
I will let you bully me, but it won't be the only thing I do. God damn it.
We shall meet in the finals.
Yep. Oh boy.
And the results of the draw were enough to make you cry. Conspiracy.
I'm so ready.
All the members of the club were nicely divvied up amongst the 5 tables.
Told you it was a scam.
How did this happen when the draw was that random? How did it happen?
How did it happen?
Is this foreshadowing?
Is this fate?
I feel like is this foreshadowing is like, is this loss, but like in my heart.
In your heart?
Yes.
Foreshadowing in your heart?
Yes.
I see. Good.
The thought that I was already caught in Mion's puppet strings made me feel uneasy. This was fine though. I'll crush all your petty tricks.
Oh boy. He's gonna get him. Get that witch.
Now, where were my opponents?
Get him.
Everybody was headed to the table corresponding to the number on their ticket. The competition at my table was these two, huh?
Oh boy.
They look younger than me.
Here we go.
Aren't you 2 classmates of mine?
Oh, hey.
Oh god.
I'm Tamita. It's Okamura.
Okamura-kun greeted me by nodding his head with his invisible sprite.
Poor guy. Oh, Okamura-kun, no.
So my opening round was to be against my juniors from school. Just saying, but it seemed like a pretty easy matchup. Lucky. Time to destroy them without mercy. Alright then, everybody. No, shit, it's the store owner.
Sorry.
Or is it Mion?
I don't know. You take it.
Alright then, everybody. Players decide on your games and start. Everyone in this novel.
Situation! Ah! I think we get a point for that. That was horseshit. Horseshit.
I think
shit.
5 points.
Yeah, 5 points?
5
Okay.
points.
1 for each group. I like it.
Yep, that's exactly
One for each
how I
group.
added that up.
Yeah, I'm glad that you figured that out. You're so smart, Felix. You're so intelligent and witty and handsome.
As you can tell by the video.
Yeah, the camera that we've got set up.
Exactly.
Only true fans can see it.
Yes. Only the fans that can figure out how to watch this video in 16:9 can see it.
Yeah. Good luck, guys. I'll be rooting for you. Fighto!
With Mion's declaration, the inside of the store suddenly became lively. Disappointing.
Oh boy.
Everybody was yelling their favorite games at each other, trying to gain an advantage before they started.
Rude.
Even my 2 classmates, who seemed taciturn at first glance, began to fiercely insist on their own games as soon as the signal was given. Of course, I would kick those suggestions aside. There was absolutely no reason to pick a game your opponent was good at.
What a dick.
Sorry, there are games I don't know. Could you pick something a little more well-known? Of course, they didn't agree to the games I suggested either. I could only smirk bitterly.
Fucking petty motherfuckers.
Naturally, after 5 minutes, this table still couldn't agree on a game. Obeying the rules, we asked the store owner to decide on a game. Clearing his throat, the shop owner brought over a board game from the back of the store. It was laden with gold. It was a game called Billionaire.
Good game.
Never heard of it.
It's a good game to pick for a competition, I hear.
Oh, interesting. Quite the vintage we have here. Come to think of it, if you lose, you'd have to buy this game. That damn shop owner. Was he using this competition to get rid of all the games he couldn't sell?
It's kind of like...
Different logic to what you used.
It's true. It's true. Billionaire is kind of like the game of life, if you played that.
Didn't we already play Billionaire in this story?
I think they might have mentioned it, but I don't believe they've played it, no.
It was Millionaire we played in this story.
Yes!
That's right.
Did we play that one?
Yes. Otherwise known as President.
Oh, but yeah, this is a board game.
Why would you pick 2 names that are the same?
I don't know.
Was this foreshadowing
Blame the someone.
I know this one. You guys do too, right? Spin the wheel, head to the goal. It is the game of life.
I told
The most
you.
money after we liquidated our assets is the winner.
I remember this scene. It's great.
The two nodded in agreement, and finally the game was underway.
It's letting you know.
At that time, I had already figured out the impending crisis.
Can you spot the problem?
What, the fact that he has a feeling of impending crisis?
No, the problem. Why is there an impending crisis, Felix? How can you be like... You know, don't worry about
Because
it.
they
Let's go.
know the game.
Keep going. Let's keep
So it's
going.
a-
Let's keep
I
going.
don't know.
You're
What's-
gonna spell it out for us. Let's go.
Let's spell it out for us. I wouldn't realize why up until the game progressed a bit. I'm actually so confused right now.
All right, just keep going. It's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. Celebrate birth of your child. Receive 5,000 from everybody. Sorry. Okay, I built a bit of a lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonus. Receive
That
100,000.
was one of the kids.
Oh,
I
okay.
think. Yeah, because it's a luck-based game.
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonus. Receive. It's definitely not the same voice I had before.
Who even cares?
Receive 100,000 from the bank.
What? The tables were turned in an instant. 1, 2, 3. Proceed the corporate ladder course. I haven't actually played this game enough to know.
So
that
the
was
way it
gonna-
works, when you start the game, you have to go through like childhood, and then there's 2 paths, and I
Yes.
think it's like random, and one of them is like you get a fuck ton of money and you become a doctor or a lawyer, and the other one is like you become a laborer and you don't have as much money because the aim is to become a billionaire by the end. It's just completely random bullshit. It's like Monopoly except worse.
Monopoly, except worse.
Yes. You know they're bringing out a copy of Monopoly where you're encouraged to cheat? You get like a deck of cards that tells you how
Yes.
to cheat in the game.
Yes,
and
I
you're supposed
have.
to do it and get away with it.
It's
So silly.
It's brilliant.
Why is it I don't know that it's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
As a
but
marketing thing, I guess. I just don't.
I don't
why
know
would anyone play it?
It's a brilliant idea, but I don't know anyone I would ever actually play it.
I would never play it. I'd buy it as a collector's item. That'd be it. This is the Monopoly. You don't think that's a good idea? You don't think people in 1,000 years from now will want a copy of Monopoly where you're encouraged to cheat?
Probably not, Ben.
Shh. What if I had a whole collection of Monopoly boards?
I do have a vintage Hong Kong themed Monopoly board. I don't know how rare it is. I do know it's very old though.
Right. Well,
More
There you go.
trivia to waste time in this opening video of Wah Tanagashi.
yeah. Wow.
1, 2, 3, proceed to the corporate ladder course. Well, that's a pretty good route. It seemed like only my piece was landing on the steady space.
Oh, that was the other kid. You know what? It's not indicated at all.
I didn't give it a voice.
I know, but I want to give them the voices. They're the kids.
Get over yourself.
They're Tomita and Okamura-kun. They're amazing.
I'm impressed you remember their names.
Because they're the best kids.
I had doubts as to why Mion didn't bring out board games for club activities, but that reason was laid bare to me before my eyes. That's right. I'd only realized it now. This game was completely based on luck.
Get fucked.
What could I possibly do to make sure I ended up in first place at the end? The ultimate outcome of this game was decided in a place beyond human hands. How were the other club members doing? My eyes naturally wandered off to the other tables. Mion's table was... What? They weren't doing anything. Had they still not decided on a game? This naive idea existed to distract me from the most frightening possibility. Mion was lounging about leisurely holding some juice she brought from the vending machine outside in one hand. When her eyes met, she gave me a look of ease. It couldn't be she already finished.
Oh, heck.
What game was it? That easily?
Oh.
It was probably too late to be concerned with that at this point. Only 5 minutes since we started and her 2 opponents were already beyond recourse. They were sitting there slumped over in disappointment, muttering to themselves, trying to figure out where they went wrong. For that, they'd find no answer. Was there any reason for their defeat other than that they sat at the same table as Mion? I don't think there is.
Nah.
Then what about Rena's table? The spectators were causing quite a commotion. It looked like their game was Karuta. The shop owner was apparently the one reading out the cards. Rena tended to dawdle along and space out a lot. Wouldn't you have a hard time with this game?
Then I'll read it out. The dog is tired on a walk. Bam!
Bam.
Yeah, bitch! She did it!
At the same instant, the shop owner began sounding out the words. The card in question disappeared off the face of the table. No, the face of the earth. Impossible. Where did it go? It was against Rena's cheek. She was rubbing it there.
How? So cute! I'm taking it home!
Looking at the card Rena was rubbing against her cheek, it was something anime. It was some anime-themed version of Karuta with some cute moe illustrations decorating the cards. Basically, it was a picture of a pretty dog girl with a slightly large chest, panting and half in tears as she was being pulled along on a chain.
That is awkward.
Can we
glad
just
you
like
read that line.
censor that whole sentence?
Keep it out. Just keep it away.
With those typed pictures, even I could play with godlike speed.
God damn it, Keiichi.
Of all the people to play that game, it had to be Rena. It was entirely possible that her fingertips were on the verge of breaking the sound barrier.
I believe it.
It's over. Mion smiled coolly. Seeing no further reason to keep watching, she turned back.
So cute, so cute. Even if Rena wins, I'll still buy these cards. I'm taking them home. Oh.
After that, the second card started being read out. Bam, bam. Such decisive sounds echoed.
Decisive sounds.
Well then, how about Sadako? Oh, she was playing a rather orthodox game. Concentration. Judging from the distressed look on Sadako's face, it seemed she was struggling somehow. One of the main characteristics of concentration is that the pace of the game speeds up as it goes on. As the number of cards to memorize decreases, it becomes easier to match several pairs in a row. Wouldn't be exaggeration to say the first person to take over the flow of the match can run away as the winner. The cards still in play had decreased. If you memorize the cards that had been turned over before, you have a good chance to sweep the table at this point. Sadako probably knew the positions of all the remaining cards, however her turn came a little too late. If her opponent followed up, the match would be decided.
Oh, Joe, sorry, but I'm also aiming for the prize money. Don't hate me for this.
Said the invisible man.
Yes.
This guy, did he have the locations of the remaining cards memorized? He was completely certain of his victory. The tension on his face relaxed.
It's over.
It's over.
Oh, he said it. That was no indication of that.
That's nonsense. I whispered that in a bored manner as I turned my attention back to my own game. I spun the wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? No way. The Ace of Hearts should have been there.
There's a motherfucker on the other table. We got 1 point for that shit.
We get 1 point for every word in that sentence.
That's bullshit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Felix,
8,
you've gone
9,
mad with
10,
power.
11. I have.
Felix, you've gone mad.
11 points.
We're gonna be like 100 points ahead. We're gonna be like 100 points ahead by the end of this shit.
Good.
It's awful.
100 points ahead
Anyway,
is better than 100 points behind.
That was that kid.
That dumb kid.
Yeah.
The other two at my table turned around in surprise. I didn't. After all, there really wasn't anything to be surprised about. The onlookers were confounded, most of them certain that the Ace of Hearts should have been there.
There's no way. I must be seeing things. It must have been because I was excited. Nani.
I'm sorry, what?
Nani.
So short in his victory, the distress of his defeat ran deep.
It means what is it?
I know,
It's
Ben.
it's an exclamation of surprise. It's a meme. It's a meme.
I'm familiar.
We need more memes in this playthrough. How else are we gonna go viral?
That's a good point.
Yeah. You get it? Omoe wa mushinderu. And then I fire my laser beams. There you go. Do you not know what that is? Are you familiar? I can't.
That's
okay.
how it is.
Okay. That's
If his
how it
opponent
is.
wasn't Sadako, the Ace of Hearts certainly wouldn't have been that god. I'm sorry.
Certainly.
I actually
What?
love that meme too much to keep a
What?
straight face.
Which one?
The you were dead all along.
Yeah, it's great.
It's so good.
Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad that we agree on something.
What a fool! When you're up against Sadako, you can't let your guard down for a moment until the battle is over.
Oh shit.
Keiichi-san, you still haven't finished your match? You have no sense for these things.
It's true.
With a refined tone of voice reserved only for winners, Sadako called out to me.
Release the dogs on him! Take him away, guards! To the dungeons! A refined voice such as my own!
For the casual observer, it must have looked like she only eked out a victory. From my point of view, however, she was only playing around. The roles of winner and loser had already been decided. It was nothing more than child's
As
play.
a god does with an end, so I have played with thee. Throw them away, take them away.
The laughable part about it was her opponent didn't know his role had already been assigned.
It's either Keiichi or Mion. Keiichi. It's Keiichi.
Nice work there, setting up a farce of a trap with the Ace of Hearts.
My opponent only walked into one of my traps. Even then, one was more than enough.
One of your traps?
Sadako was a trapper.
How many traps can you make in a game of concentration?
Her true talent was never having one misfire. Setting off only one trap was more than enough. Ain't that cool? At what
I
point,
am very cool, yes.
at what point does
What?
Keiichi cheat at this game of chance?
Let's find out.
The fact that the other club members were winning one after another with their own brand of play only added
I
to
was
my
gonna say,
impatience at my
what is
lack of progress.
What is Keiichi's specialty? What does he do more than anything else? Come on, dude. Take a wild stab.
Dude, it's too hard.
You suck.
I know nothing about his character.
mean? What do I always call him?
The magician.
What's he gonna do?
Magician of baseball.
You suck. Let's just see how he does.
Baseball?
Let's just watch him beat the game.
Is baseball?
You know what? It might be baseball. Maybe he's gonna come with a baseball bat.
He's gonna start a
beat him to death.
baseball career in
That's
Game
it.
of Life.
That's it. That makes sense to me.
We figured it out. He's gonna become a billionaire baseball
Just keep
player.
reading. I want to get to Rika's lines.
The fact that the other club members were winning one after another
Yes?
only added to my impatience at my own lack of progress. Alright, how's Rika-chan doing? How's our club's sly little fox doing? What the heck is that?
What is that?
Over in that corner, the mood of that table was decidedly different from the
So
others.
close to the mic.
The game at Rika-chan's table was, well, you know that battery-powered fishing game?
Yeah, I do.
The one where the fish open and close their mouths as they rotated on the platform and used
adorable.
a magnetic fishing rod to pick them up? That old thing.
It's adorable.
It seemed they planned on competing by seeing who could catch the most fish, but it had become an atmosphere you could hardly call competitive.
It's adorable is what it is. Wow, I caught one. You're so good, Rika-chan. You're so good at this. Oh, I should caught another one. Rika-chan is really good at this. Star.
I knew that Rika-chan had already charmed her opponents along with the onlookers before the matches had even begun, but brilliantly played. That corner had become an informal meeting of the Rika Fruity fan club.
Oh, what a hack. It's Rika-chan's total victory. Total victory. Rika-chan's really good at fishing, isn't she?
What Rika-chan is trolling for probably isn't fish. Hearing that, she glanced over my way briefly.
This is my way of getting serious.
That's what I heard.
Oh boy.
This is a masterful technique that only Rika is allowed. Only Rika can do.
Is that foreshadowing? Is this
Maybe,
foreshadowing?
maybe it is.
Yeah, masterful technique.
Oh. My bad, son. It's your turn.
Oh, sorry, I guess it is. 1, 2, fine for tax evasion.
Rip.
Pay $50,000.
Rip.
Can we just talk about the fact that it says dollars twice?
You're right. It's a dollar sign and then dollars. That's great. I love it.
In contrast, my game, what an unseemly situation this was. Noticing the uneasiness creeping across my face, my companions came to see how I was doing.
Keiichi-kun, could be that you're struggling. You're struggling.
Okamura, right now, how much money do you have?
Okamura, who had run lots of money out of the elite course, began to count through a stack of white $100,000 bills.
About 980,000, I guess. How much money do you have, Tomita? I have 880,000. I'm still close enough to turn this around.
Those two, it looked like they would easily surpass $1 million. Well, Kei-chan, how much do you have? Mion's tone of voice was grim from the get-go. It was her disappointment and disgust as a club president. It can't be helped, there's no strategy involved other than spinning the wheel in this game. How am I supposed to cheat? Tell those two to close their eyes and count to 100 while I rig the wheel? You know there's no way I can do that. Rika-chan gently petted my head. Still, she wasn't too happy.
Me.
How pathetic. One point I thought you'd be a worthy adversary. I've been utterly disillusioned.
I have been utterly disillusioned. Don't give up, Keiichi-kun. There has to be some way to make a comeback. Do your best.
Keep on fighting.
Right till the end.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Like I said, how am I supposed to really make a comeback with this game relying entirely on luck?
Star.
Right, Mion?
Fighto.
Mion's face, however, was almost unbelievably indifferent, like she was watching something completely unexciting.
Wow.
Then she turned her back without saying a word.
You'd feel the shade.
Hey, me. It was a pathetic voice that irked even myself. I'm disappointed. Everyone was serious about this, but Kei-chan was the only one who wasn't.
What do you mean by serious? You telling me to control the spinner through sheer force of will? How can I do that?
If you're serious about it, you would have settled this game 10 seconds from when you started.
Me-chan, you don't have to get so angry.
Literal rage.
Wait. Aw. Mio, no, you meanie. He's doing his best. Fighto.
Mion, in a bad mood, cast me aside and disappeared into the depths of the shop,
Oh.
looking for the rigged spinner.
Oh boy.
Maybe it was because it had become an awkward situation, but the spectators dispersed from around my table. Damn it, you saying I'm not serious about this? You saying if I was serious, I would have settled this game of chance in 10 seconds? If I was serious, Everyone was praying for my victory. They believed in me. Did I betray their expectations? Was it because I wasn't serious?
Yes. Should we continue the game?
The two of them were timidly trying to resume play. I didn't respond to that. The table sunk into silence.
My Barkun, should I take that to mean you're giving up? Fuck! You know what? Fuck you! Fuck you, store manager! He sucks!
1 point.
1 point?
To us.
Oh, well, I guess we got a point out of it.
The owner, thinking I was forfeiting, started to announce the cancellation of the game. At that moment,
Oh, what happened? How did you do it?
the demon inside me let loose a howl and I awakened.
Oh shit! It is the demon!
I get it now, Mion. What it means for me to be serious. I'll show you.
Oh boy. What does he mean?
Sound effects!
BAMF!
I clamp my hands on their shoulders, speaking in a low voice after pulling them
Here
closer.
we go.
Tamari-kun, Higurashi-kun, let's make a deal. Let me win.
Oh god.
The two of them, not immediately understanding what I had said and the meaning behind it, were momentarily confused. It's gotta be the store owner.
No, but it's gotta be the kids, right?
I don't know.
It's gotta be the kids.
How do honorifics work?
Hey, Mayabara-san, no violence. Let's do this game properly.
Just listen to what I have to say.
Get it right.
What is it you guys want? The 50,000 yen prize?
Oh god. Well, of course. Winning that kind of money is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Really? I really hope for the sake of your careers it isn't. Even supposing you win, what are you gonna do with that money?
Oh god.
How are you gonna enjoy it?
Oh god.
The two of them considered it briefly.
Buy a new game or something. Snacks? Maybe some juice.
That's petty, so petty. You guys stupid?
I hope you're ready for this shit. Then how will you enjoy it if you win, Mayabara-san?
Me? That's the point. Just shut up and listen to what I have to say. Well, they already are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Oh,
We
god.
club members have a penalty game separate from the casual participants.
Oh god.
If we lose, we have to obey a single command from the winner.
Oh god.
From another point of view, the winner earns the prize of being able to order the other club members around.
Oh no.
First of all, Tamari-kun, you like Sadako, right?
Oh no.
Don't deny it. Next, Akamura-kun, you like Rika, right? Don't turn red. I drew the two of them red-faced and conscious of whether anybody else heard what I just said, even closer. Lollies, moe, pretty girls, what men covet, what men dream about. It's like an unreachable Garden of Eden.
Oh god.
Even then, you'd still aim for it, wouldn't you? That's because our passionate souls scream for moe.
Fucking love KHC.
That sensitive age where you couldn't say you liked the girl you liked. Understanding that gave me all the more power. Tamari-kun, if I win, I'll make Sadako wear a collar and be your little sister for a day. A red fountain spewed from both of Tamari-kun's nostrils. Also, Akamura-kun, I'll put cat ears on Rika-chan and let you take her out for a walk. On a leash. Blood erupted from the vein in Akamura-kun's forehead. Don't be shy. Just pretend I forced you to go along with me. You two are simply sacrifices to Mayabara Senpai's whims.
I don't feel like KG is supposed to sound this evil.
You can pretend to be against it. I understand. I know everything your hearts desire. Then I suddenly lowered the tone of my voice.
Even more.
My school life was very bleak. I know with my very body how foolish it is to waste important time in your lives. So do you, my juniors. I don't want you to live your lives like that.
Yeah.
Be honest with yourselves.
Yeah.
Chase your dreams.
Yeah, chase little girls.
Fulfill them. I'll fulfill them for you.
Yeah.
I will.
What a fucking hero.
Oh my god.
This is how KG solves problems. Don't die for the voice. Don't die.
It's for the audience, Ben.
I know it is! They deserve it! But they don't deserve your throat. Got that.
Let's move on. It was the moment that the values of men bridged generations. I wouldn't really call that a generation, but you do you, Keiichi. Oh my god, can you hear? Can you hear my voice right now? Can you hear how it's degraded in the last minute?
I know, you're dying.
Holy
because
shit.
you took the fucking crazy route. You were like, let me do this really deep voice. Essential. Let me sex up a bit. And then you were like, no, bad idea.
Ugh.
No. Don't kill your throat. We need a break after this.
We really do.
We need some tea.
Did I ever have a mentor who spoke my mind for me so strongly? Never. There was no way this was. That's because in a man's lifetime, he'll only have 3 fateful encounters.
God damn
that
it.
valuable first time being experienced was being experienced right this moment with these 2.
Oh, God. I fucking love him. Oh.
It's fine then, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Game over!
It was such an assertive declaration of the game's ending that everybody in the store turned and looked. It had been less than 3 minutes since I was on the verge of forfeit and all the spectators were certain of my loss.
Keiichi-san, what happened? Who won?
It was my complete victory.
What did you say? Exactly how did you overcome that situation?
There's no need to explain what happened. It was a gentleman's agreement. Right, guys?
Yes, sir! Yeah!
The 2 of them, stifling tears of gratitude, answered strongly from the bottom of their hearts.
God.
Exactly what kind of miracle occurred here during those 3 minutes? The spectators all looked away from my utter disadvantage.
Fucking Keiichi happened. What a fucking nerd. I love him so much. You did it! You did it, Keiichi-kun! Yay! Yay.
The spectators were puzzled at how I was able to so quickly overcome that hopeless situation.
The power of words, guys. That's how it works.
That guy, is he able to control the spinner wheel with his eyes or something?
It's a miracle!
What devil is this?
He's in cahoots with that Mion, you know!
I'd believe that.
I believe it.
There's no doubt he had some strange trick up his sleeve. I looked at the crowd who couldn't help but be excited out of the corner of my eye. Now, fully awakened and in battle mode, I let out a derisive laugh.
God.
So this is what it means for me to be serious, Mion. Ha! You took your sweet time? Baring our fangs at each other, we laughed together in a most unsightly fashion.
Oh, God.
With this, all the club members have cleared the first round then.
I'm shocked.
They did it!
Literal chills.
I know, right?
It's
Plot
so
twist!
so surprising.
Well, that's alright. I'm excited for this next bit. It's gonna be great. Which means this time it's a match against everybody. A match! I've already decided what I'm going to buy with the prize money.
Damn. They 2 sprites moved. Two sprites moved.
I think it was Sadako. I'm gonna go with Sadako on this one.
It's only natural. Right?
Sadako and Rena sneered at each other.
Maybe they said it at the
Smiled.
same time.
Smeared.
They smiled and
sneered
sneered.
at
They
each other.
smeared each other.
Ha, these guys. They really think they can win against Keiichi Maebara when he gets serious?
Let's go, bitches. Let's go.
Mion, that was a mistake. You shouldn't have offered me advice just now.
Oh.
What a mewling newborn you are. You're a million light years too early to think you can win against me.
What a line.
She says, having literally lost against him 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I love this.
She's making a comeback.
Mion, light years are a measure of distance.
Oh, shit! Oh, I fucking got him! Wow!
Oh, she's embarrassed. She's embarrassed.
Oh, damn. She embarrassed, girl. She embarrassed.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hot damn. What we doing, Mi-chan? How are the 5 of us going to face off? How?
Well now, we have such a splendid lineup. Be a waste to rush things.
Oh. Me is saying something complicated again.
It couldn't be. Why you?
Oh.
Mion's hair flowed elegantly, almost like a cape as she turned her back to the table.
What a nerd.
As for today's contest, I, Club President Mion Sunazaki, will reserve judgment for now.
My cape.
The method and time are yet undecided. The more spectators, the better. It should be in front of everybody from Hinamizawa and Okinomiya.
Oh.
By then, we'll know the best way to finally settle things.
Are you running away from this? This is too unfair even for you, Mion-san.
You newborn. Do you still not realize what has happened? The combative aura billowing out of Mion's body formed a barrier, stopping Sadako's advance.
Not me. There are 3 characters in here, none of them are mine.
None of them are yours.
So good luck. I go with Keiichi. Oh, it was Mion.
It was Mion.
You know what?
We'll meet again.
Why did I say anything? I was safe. I was safe from the judgment of the internet.
Prepare yourselves for inevitable defeat. With a shrill laugh, Mion left the store.
Why do I do these things to myself?
Why do you do these things to
I don't
yourself?
know.
After a moment's silence, the crowd erupted into cheers.
Hey, when will they resume their contest?
Man, I'm serious.
The other members did great too.
That's a load of shit, Jerry.
Who the fuck is Jerry?
Who is Cherry? What's he doing in Japan?
Why is he here? That new guy, my bar, he's got some strange power.
He turned the tables in an instant.
My bar-san! San, you've got to win!
It was Tomoto Nakamura. We know that one.
We knew it.
We know this one.
We did it.
We figured it out.
We did.
Is it a point to us?
I don't...
It's a point to us!
Okay, if you want to. I'm confused.
That someone's gonna be like, that doesn't match any of the rules.
We make the rules,
We make
I
the
guess.
rules.
But we, I mean you, mostly. Yeah, I'll dunk someone like me on... Oh.
Ben.
I thought it was still going!
I'll dunk someone like Ben into the headfirst into the river Styx for
Why? Why?
The part of the crowd that apparently overheard the covenant between Tomoto-kun, Okamura-kun, and myself erupted into a cheer again.
Hey.
Mion's going to win anyways. She's the undefeated empress. I'm betting on Mion. No, it's gonna be Ren with that ungodly speed.
Seneca the trap artist.
Rika the siren. Maybe a long shot, but it'll be Mayabara.
Barbara!
However, right now I had no ear for those cheerful voices. Setting the stage for this huge match and then running away like that. I wasn't going to forgive Mion.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Outside of the store, Mion was getting on her bike as the shop owner was seeing her off. Don't run away, Mion. If you're the club president, don't run. Fight me.
Fight me right here, right now.
Oh, sorry, Kei-chan. Right now, I've got to get to my part-time job.
Star.
Like you'd see in a sketch comedy show, my legs slipped in opposite directions until I was doing the splits.
What? Yeah, while you were playing your game, me chance to receive a phone call. It's too bad.
I was just getting good too. Not our lucky day. They're getting crushed at the sale over at my uncle's store. Don't have enough people to work the register, so he called me for help. I feel like mattress store in a small village is not going to be overflowing with customers.
It'll be fine. Apparently it is.
Any time in the year.
Apparently it is.
I mean, I guess if it's right before the festival,
They gotta
people
get those mattresses.
are buying new
They're
futons.
buying up the futons. They're getting the cotton so they can drift it down the stream or whatever. Look, I'm just saying, mattresses in high demand.
Wasn't the festival getting rid of old mattresses, so they're buying new ones to
No, that's what I
replace the ones
mean.
that they used
That's what
at
I
the
mean.
festival?
That's what I
Okay.
meant.
We're on the same
I
wavelength
just
then.
was
Good,
wording it in a
good,
completely
good.
wrong way. But that's what I meant.
Completely wrong. Completely
But
wrong.
correct in the end because I was meaning that thing you were saying.
Good.
So I'm claiming credit for what you said.
Just like this whole show.
It's true. It's true.
It's just a small store. But whenever you put stuff on special, all the housewives swarm in like locusts. Don't they have any common sense?
Shout out to Lucas.
Even though they don't have enough staff, they're selling a carton of eggs for 10 yen, limit 1 per customer. I'm lost. I was a little surprised, me too. You would never think that this was the club president exuding such a dark aura inside the store just a short time ago. It was the usual Mion right now, almost exasperatingly so. My shoulders slumped. That's right. Club mode was over now. But it really was heated today. It really was fun. Damn, Mion, she really knows how to fire people up. Me too, I got so fired up my head started to tingle. Especially Kei-chan, that was scary. Thought he was gonna eat me alive there.
Aw. It's work, so I guess there's nothing you can do, but it really is too bad.
I really want to continue this some other time. Anytime is good.
How about we do it at the Watanegishi Festival?
There we go.
There we go, I got it!
The cotton drifting 5-demon firefight. That's right. I'll think about it. Right now, what were Rika-chan and Mion talking about? Watanagashi Festival. Cotton drifting 5-demon what?
Let's explain it all over again.
I love it when things turn out all over the top and manga-like. Stares at camera.
Yep.
It'd be nice if we could have another thrilling club activity like this soon. Stares at camera. She laughed with a smile that made you feel like you were refreshed just looking at the camera.
That sounds pretty great.
At that moment, the shop owner came out carrying a paper bag. I wonder what it is. Is he giving it to us?
Shop owner.
Did I voice him?
You did. You gave him one of those Australian voices.
Oh, that's right. I give everyone Australian
I know you
voices
do.
these days.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for today. Thanks to you, the event went really well.
The event went really well.
Really well.
Really well.
It's not much, but here's a little something for you guys.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's a titty.
Yeah. Titty witch.
Oh, no! We're not bringing that up on here.
Not bringing that up.
That's too offensive.
Too offensive.
That's too offensive. You're at a play, you know. All right.
Hey, Uncle Yashiro. Is there a little something for me, too?
Yeah, sure.
My, quite an adorable one, is it not?
Oh my god. This fucking way you said not was perfect.
When Sadako and Rika-chan open up the bag.
Is it not? Fucking.
Cute
Show it to me!
Cute little stuffed animals inside.
Wow, they're so cute. Can I take them home? I really can.
Which means there's something for me, too. Oh. I got a pretty adorable one.
Yeah.
There's a stuffed toy wearing a beautiful dress, one you'd used to play house. Rena's eyes were glued to my stuffed doll. Sadako was the same, and Rika-chan, too. Kei-chan got the one that fits him the least. How do I say this? I could say it's pretty or cute. Well, I guess it's cute and pretty. I can admit it's adorable, but the doll with changeable clothes is,
You saying you can't have a doll because it's for girls? Kei-chan, get out of
If you walked around with it, then you'd definitely be treated like a weirdo starting tomorrow. Definitely. Mion didn't have to go that far. This wasn't something a guy like me should be carrying around. Mion was the only one who didn't receive a present, so I thought about giving it to her. However, after briefly considering it, I gave it to Rena instead.
Huh? You're giving it to me, to Rena? Thank you.
Just protecting myself. If I didn't give it to Rena, then walking the streets at night would be scary. No doubt, no doubt. Thought about giving it to Mion, but it just didn't feel right. You know it. Sometimes wonder why I wasn't born a boy. It's better that you're a girl. If you're a boy, I would have killed you already.
Oh.
You should kill me while you still can. Foreshadowing.
That's fine.
If you don't, Kei-chan, you might not live to regret it.
No one's killing anyone. It's a fun game. No one's dying. Everything's fine.
Mion laughed after saying such an ominous line.
No, you can't call out the fact that it's ominous. Narration, why?
Everybody laughed heartily along with her. I was going to make you a boy in your next life. I'll have him make me a boy. Together, the two of us will start taking over the country as a warm-up. Mion started laughing after this ominous line. Mion, wait.
Stop, shop.
Oh yes, Mion-chan, if you don't get going soon. The shop owner told her meekly. Meekly. The lot of us looked like we were having a lot of fun, so it must have been hard to put a wet blanket on things.
Aw.
Later then, today was really fun. I'll see you later, guys. Tomorrow at school. Oh, Sunday.
And then she flew away.
Don't be late for work.
Don't be late.
Everybody waved their hands
Wave, everyone.
and watched as Mion left.
Bye.
Before I knew it, the sun was already setting and the breeze carried a hint of chill.
Bye, Mi-chan. Should we play for a bit more in town or should we go home? The road gets scary when it's dark.
So, is that a yes or a no, Rika?
Sounds like a no.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a yes.
It's scary when it's dark, so we should fuck around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I guess it's time to leave. We certainly caused a ruckus today.
We sure did. Okay, let's go home. Oh, we get to follow them home.
Oh boy.
The wind blew gently as if to cool down those of us flushed with enthusiasm. The road back to Hinamizawa was long, but I didn't really mind.
Oh, that's right. Rena-san, you achieved an overwhelming victory, didn't you?
When Rena gets like that, I'm sorry to say, but there's no winning against her.
It was because the cards were so cute. See? I bought them star. How?
Rika is the same as usual. When it comes to boys, it's like taking candy from a baby.
It was an easy win.
How much was calculated and how much was natural? I get scared when I think about how Rika will turn out in the future.
Sadako-chan was amazing too. The way it ended was really exciting.
It was the sort of game where I should be complimented.
You getting that?
It's so hard.
Keiichi, you also showed your fangs at the end there.
Well, I guess. I'm the type of guy who's strongest when he's cornered.
Tomori-san and the others seemed to be cheering you on really hard. What was that about?
Who knows? He made some sort of promise with Tomita and Okamura. It's probably a secret.
I love their facial expressions because they just all know.
Yeah, they all know what's going on. A secret, a secret. How? I wonder what it is. I wonder.
Sometimes, for man, there are times we can only understand one another by fighting.
What?
Desperately laughing, I frantically tried to avoid the subject.
Oh boy.
After that, everybody continued to praise each other for how they defeated their opponents and reflected on how fun today was.
Everybody look! The sunset is beautiful!
She's really hyped for the sunset.
So
I'm
direct.
shocked. Yeah.
Sadako, getting even more excited, pointed, waiting where her finger indicated was an immense sunset, casting even longer shadows of us on our bikes. The cries of the Higurashi were gentle and very comforting.
Oh, is that it?
I don't know. There we go.
Oh, there it goes. That was a nice, gentle chapter.
That was interesting. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like the entire scene after leaving the store was completely unnecessary. But it also makes me very interested to look over it again and see what detail there actually was there.
Wait, you mean when they were talking about, like, after Mion left, or you talking about the scene with, like, the dolls coming out and stuff?
After Mion left.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah.
Because it was just like, we're walking home. This is what happened. That was cool. This is what happened.
Yeah,
Here's a
I mean-
sunset. That's the end.
I mean, I thought it was quite nice. I was actually thinking that as well, Rio, and Sadako was just like, what a beautiful sunset. Like, that seems like such a strange line to put in, but hey,
Yeah.
it's just showing that, like, everything's okay.
It's very much the this is a normal day thing again,
Yes,
isn't
absolutely.
it?
It's to nail home the fact
Yeah.
that, like, this isn't a continuation of chapter 1. It's like we've hit the reset button.
Yeah, I feel like
The sun's still good, and we're not terrified of the cicadas anymore.
What is
That
it-
was something that happened at the end of last chapter.
What is probably going to happen is that it's going to be like later on when whoever's going insane this chapter
Sure.
goes insane. It's going to be like, and the sun was glaring down like a hot raging Bernie demon
There you go, there you go.
Of fear and terror.
There you go. That's how they do foreshadowing.
Technically was almost the wording that happened when Keiichi stepped out of Uishi's car
Sure.
in Arc 1,
As
Episode
I said,
9.
post-shadowing,
Yes.
past shadowing, it's all that stuff. It's good stuff. Look, it's all just callbacks to the previous episode.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like showing that it's still the same gem.
It's just an interesting pacing choice, that's all.
It is, it's cool.
Anyway, this has
I
been a
like
long one. We'll start with the tips next time.
It'll be good. We'll see you all in the next video, star.